Hello, this is Teal from the pinball community, coming to you with my first video. Pinball is a great hobby and I love it. Even if you are from ages, for all ages and such, young and old, the reality is, it doesn't matter what age you are or what skills you have, you can build a pinball machine. So this is the beginning of my series on pinball. This right here is the one I'm currently working on. My Pokemon themed pinball machine. And this is the most advanced pinball machine I have been working on yet. You can go from... It does not have to be as advanced. So, this video is going to be the start of my channel, and this channel is basically going to go through I'm going to go through with you different steps it takes me to build the machine, how I built past machines, just you're gonna follow me on my pinball journey. So, I started pinball with my first machine I ever got is this guy right here. It was a kit I built, and if you're not familiar, this is from a company called KiwiCo. I'll give you more on that later in other videos. So that's the first one I built, and I enjoyed it so much. Started out because it didn't take me long to realize this is a hobby I could do on my own. I don't need siblings to do it because they're off doing whatever, and it was an attractive game to me, so I decided to do pinball. And I love engineering, and so I started adding stuff to it. You can see here I have different stuff added to it. That's not original right there, you can probably tell. This one's been tinkered a lot with, but yeah, so I started building. So my first machine I made is all out of wood. It is in the upper garage. Let me get up there real quick. And if you follow my channel for even one video, you'll realize I have no video editing skills. Hope you don't mind. Okay. Here's the first guy. Pretty decent size. And it's all wooden. No electronics, nothing. Wooden mechanics, wooden flippers. It's got a bell on one of its upper shots. Nice good ding. It's got, this used to be a ramp to go up to different areas where the ball could go. Got a little, this is a mechanism for a multi-ball. I'll go into all that in future videos. My second pinball machine. This is another Pokemon themed one. And say you don't want to go into all the work to 3D print different Pokemon or creatures or whatever you want to do. Well, why don't you make them in clay? That's what I did here. Again, these are wooden mechanisms for these flippers. They're old and I haven't fixed them. They need to repair. But anyhow, you can do a lot. Knowledge. Alright, and now moving on to my next one. The one I'm currently working on. Obviously the one we just looked at has more artwork. That was one of the next steps in making my pinball machines more advanced and more fun. It also has a lot more mechanisms that are unique. And then we have, of course, this one, which has lights. They're all coated. Has 3D printed parts. Ramp right there, 3D printed model that I painted. That will in the future go up here. Various items. It has electronic parts, such as it's the first first pinball machine I'm building with solenoids. And it has electromagnets, and I'm coding for it. So, yeah. One of the materials, even if when you want to build a pinball machine, one of the reasons you may not want to do it is you don't have materials. Well, guess what? Even if you don't have the money, you can figure something out. That first wooden one I built, I did not need. I just used scrap wood around the house, paper, such, whatever. This seems like a more advanced pinball machine, but altogether, all the stuff in total for this has cost me $500 maybe dollars, compared to a real pinball machine costing around $10,000. Big difference, and you can do a lot with this. A lot of scrapping, so I just paint whatever. Rubber bands, cheap. All the wire forms on this machine, where the ball can go down. Those are all. I have a friend who works at a car dealership, and they throw out hangers. Steel hangers. I cut the hangers, and I get lots of little rods, and I use those for my wire forms for free. Pinballs, I use smaller ones because I can get them for free. These are ball bearings for car wheels. Boom. So there's lots of things you can do to make your own pinball machine, even if you don't think you have the materials or the money. Well, anyhow, I'm going to make this, and throughout this whole series, I'm going to make lots of videos on how to build a pinball machine step by step. I'm going to go through all the mechanisms on my machine until I built lots of different things beforehand. And yeah, this is a new thing for me. As you can tell, I'm not much of a good at videos, but hope you enjoy it. Yeah, before I end, a shout out to Steve from the Pinball Room. If you're interested in pinball, all things pinball, and how to build a machine, especially a more advanced machine, he's one to go to. Steve from the Pinball Room, or his channel is called the Pinball Room. That's one to go to. It's a great channel. I'll put lots of other channels in the description below if I can figure that out. But yeah. Alright. This is Teal signing off from my first ever YouTube video on pinball.